this is the right icon thing for voice recorder. No, that's another photo of me knees. Voice message, green light, record. You're in business, Barbara Nice. Hiya, future grandson or granddaughter. We don't know what you are yet, given you haven't been born or conceived. And your mum's not really even seen anybody at the minute. Any road, I continue to make these recordings in the hope you'll get to know me better, should I end up dead or emigrated. As I speak to you now, Aldi are doing 20 fish fingers for £1. May you also live in exciting times. Life's for living. Oh, but try telling that to Ken, my pigging stuck-in-the-mud husband, your future granddad. Let's hope you take after me, looking for the best in people, and not him, always seeing the bad. I'm sorry to burden you, kid, but it's still playing on my mind. See, it all started last Monday. I've been out and about round Stockport Market, and as I put the key in the front door, I thought to myself, Barbara, you don't know what you're letting yourself in for. Because your granddad was in. I could have rung the doorbell. Hiya, I'm home, Ken.
Shut up your face.
I beg your pardon?
Which song was #1 hit for Joe Dolce in 1981? Shut up your face.
Don't tell me you've just been sat there watching quiz shows since I went shopping.
Have I, heck? I got up for the Kit Kat.
Have you at least rung up about them tickets?
No, because for the 100th time, Barbara, I am not going to Glastonbury.
It'll be fun. You haven't lived until you've crowd surfed.
The closest I'll get to Glastonbury is by pressing my big red button.
Oh, that reminds me, I got your hemorrhoid cream. And Rav, behind the counter, agreed with me. It's because you sit on your backside all day.
Have you been discussing my bum in boots?
Have I, heck? Bargain basement, much cheaper. Oh, and I got you these off the market. Try 'em on.
What am I supposed to do with trainers?
Just kick them slippers off and get 'em on. I hear about husbands like you all the time. They retire, fester, and a few weeks later, they drop down dead. I'm not having that happen to you, Ken. For one thing, I don't know where your insurance policy is.
You know, these feel quite comfy as it goes. Quite springy. How much were they?
$69.99.
Second back.
But I got them for $35.
Yeah, and they saw you coming.
You've got to get with the times, Ken. 65 and you've never played Angry Birds. Remember what Gandhi said. Live as if you were to die tomorrow.
So there's no point in buying trainers then?
And learn as if you were to live forever.
He was a clever fella, that Gandhi, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He never wore shoes, though, did he? I hope you kept the receipt.
I am serious, Kenneth. I want you to find an interest. How about going fishing or playing ukulele like you used to? We don't want to be silver splitters, Ken.
Silver waters?
Silver splitters. Couples our age, married for years, then one day they wake up, they retire and realise they've got nought in common anymore. Nothing holding them together, so divorce.
Give over. We'll never get divorced.
Oh, do you really think so?
And also, think of the cost.
You have got to find your mojo, Ken. If you think I'm going to be incarcerated in here with you and pointless for the next 30 years...
30 years? You had me dead a second ago.
What I'm saying, we are in it for the long haul. Nobody dies anymore.
What are you talking about?
Medical progress, stents, statins, new hips, dental implants. We can't even rely on dementia to take the edge off because that's plateauing now. We're going to be aware of every single ticking second.
Oh, blinking heck.
So are you going to get a bit more motivated? How are you going to fill your time?
I suppose I could have another Kit Kat.
Oh, will you get alive, Ken? That's it. I'm going out.
You've only just got back. Look, you're in and out of this house like a foot doing the okey-cokey. Where are you going?
Somewhere where I can still shake it all about. Somewhere over the rainbow. Shangri-La. Stockport Market.
Hiya, Jackie. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, hiya, lads. All right. Your mum all right? Hiya. Now, retirement together, I know it's a nice thing, but you must get on each other's nerves.
No.
No.
You can't neglect the one that you love, can you?
Who said I loved him? He's my husband.
And, you know, one thing leads to another. And I woke up next to this really miserable fella. And that's when I knew I'd made it home safely, love. Go on.
What to do is put a stamp on an envelope and post him in the post box.
What do you
Set
mean?
him on a tray.
Put Ken in an envelope and stamp him and post him. With my luck, they say return to sender. No. These women that get married 2 or 3 times, why do they do it?
Because they're mental.
They're mental. It drives me mad. Because you don't want to get in trouble with your wife. So brilliant.
Right, see you.
I'll see you, love. Man the road. Man the road.
Do-de-do-do, do-de-do-de-do, do-de-do. I am singing in the rain. Yes, I am singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I am happy again. I am...
Here you go, love, before you drown.
Gracias.
Oh, hey, you're not from round here, are you, love? I'm Barbara, Barbara in Ice. Barbara's in Strides, that nice as in the biscuits. Hiya.
Hola, I am Tonio Carzola, as in Tonio Carzola.
Oh, smashing. It's about time we had a bit of glamour around here.
I have just begun traveling around Europe. I intend to see and visit its most beautiful places, its most inspiring cities.
And your first stop is Stockport?
Stockport? Where is Stockport?
Where? Here.
No, you mean Stockwell.
Stockwell. No, love, no, that's in London. You're not in London, love. Look around you. People are smiling, making eye contact.
I did wonder why the coach took so long from Heathrow, and why I couldn't find my friend's house, and why everyone kept calling me cock.
You just have to get the coach back down to dirty London.
Barbara, I have no money. I was playing my guitar to earn enough for some food.
Oh, well, can't you call home? Ask someone to send you some cash.
I do not want to take any more money from my parents.
Well, I wish you'd tell me daughters that. I'm still paying the phone contracts.
How old are they?
35 and 32. Isn't there anyone else back home who could help? Nice-looking young lad like you.
No, there is no one. Not anymore.
Oh, why? What's happened?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Right, so you're all on your own. Where are you stopping? I volunteer at a hostel, but they only take in local homeless.
Barbara, please do not worry about me. I will make enough money to pay for a hotel room.
Well, how much have you got so far?
Including your £1? £1.
Well, that'll be your song choice, Singing in the Rain. See, rain's the one thing we're not short of up here. Play something else. What's your favourite song?
Purple Rain.
But that's rain again, isn't it? And would remind everyone of the chemical plant leak. The Mersey went mauve. How about something Spanish? Think sunny, think fun, think Gypsy Kings.
Bamboleo, bamboleo, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. Hey! Gracias. How much did they put in, Barbara?
2p. Your skin flint. Chin up, Tonio. Take no notice of the uncultured pigs round here. They could learn a thing or two from someone like you. Oh, that's it. Eh, Barbareo. Eh, Barbareo.
Hey!
Where have you been all this time? And what are we having for tea?
Ay, ay, ay.
Is it paella?
Tonio, love, this is my husband, Ken.
Hola, Ken.
I'll do.
Ken, this is Tonio. He's from Barcelona and he's staying with us for the night.
You what? Where did you find him?
Under the viaduct in Mersey Square.
Right, Barb, the kitchen. Right now. What are you playing at, bringing tramps home?
I am doing a good deed for my fellow man. And after a night in his company, you'll be itching to play the ukulele again.
Oh, I'll be itching, all right, from whatever's living in his jogging bottoms. You don't know anything about him.
Oh, little. There's only been one time my good judgment let me down.
When was that?
Our wedding day. Now shift and let me start on tea. Right, what do you think he eats and drinks?
Roadkill and special brew.
Bon appetit. Buenos Aires.
Why is everything on separate sauces?
It's tapas, Ken, tapas.
No, this is not tapas.
Oh, it is, Tonio, love. It's tapas Stockport style. I had to make do with what I had in, but it's practically the same. May I offer you an olive?
These are grapes.
Yeah, but they've been drizzled in olive oil.
Drizzled in olive oil, this swimming in crisp and dry.
Barbara, is this chorizo? It's burnt.
It's black pudding, love. Oh, that'd be Mary. We usually go underwater Thai boxing on a Tuesday night, so I've invited her over. I'll be back in a tick.
Who is Mary?
Do they still have bullfighting in your country?
In places, sure.
Well, imagine one of them bulls in leggings with a chronic yeast infection.
Hiya!
Ay, Dios mío!
You must be Tonio. I'm Mary. I'd shake hands, but doctors advised me not to for the time being. Oh, what's that in the jug, Barbara?
Sangria. And before anybody asks, yes, I have made it with red wine and brandy.
Then what are all these things floating on the top?
Fruit pastels.
Don't look back in anger. I heard you say.
Brilliant, Mary. Thank
Oi.
you, brilliant.
You mind taking it down a notch?
Oh, ignore him, love. He's a miserable pig.
I'm trying to watch a fascinating documentary on the defeat of the Spanish Armada. Your boys took a right hammer, Antonio.
Here, Barbara. It might be the fruit pastels going to me head, but I reckon Tonio likes me.
Well, he's a nice young fella, isn't he, Mary?
Yeah. Do you think he could be my nice young fella?
Mary, don't you think there might be maybe too many differences between you?
Barbara, I don't mind he's in his 20s and got a six-pack. And who knows, he might have a thing for older Lancashire women with slightly webbed feet.
I don't think you should get too attached, Mary, love. You've always been a fool for fellas. Do you remember that one in the pub who spiked your drink?
No.
Well, I do, and you're a big girl to carry home. Come on, Tonio, you're doing belting.
Her soul slides away.
Don't look back in anger, though, Mary.
But don't look back in anger.
No bitterness.
I heard you say.
Oh, what time did I stop and get to bed last night?
An hour and 20 minutes ago.
Oh, you'll be fine, Barbara, you'll be fine. You just need a good, strong cup of tea.
Barbara, you're filling the toaster.
I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I only had one glass.
Yeah, but you kept filling it up. Admit it, your staying up all hours days are gone.
Never. If you stop using it, you start losing it.
Your tea.
See, I was trying to keep up with Tonio. Oh, a bit of me's glad he's going. Every time he shouted Olé last night, I nearly jumped out of my skin.
Olé!
Oh! We'll make us another brew, Ken. Oh. Morning, Tonio.
Buenos dias, Barbara. Did we have fun last night or did we have fun last night? We should do it all again tonight.
Well, I'd love to, kid, but aren't you London-bound to stay with your friend?
I have had the second thoughts. I think I might stay here with you for another, how you say, ages.
I'll make you another.
Ages? I don't know about that, Tonio, love.
Why not? We had fun last night, no? And also, I am a little embarrassed saying this, but I have never been made to feel so welcome in my life, so wanted, than by you, Barbara Nice.
Oh, really? Go on, then, you can stay.
Barbara, a word, please, now.
We cannot make an homeless person homeless, Ken. What would Jeremy Corbyn say? I'm not a monster.
Well, I'm not looking after him.
Come on, Ken, just one more day. You'll have a brilliant time together.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, perfectly okay, isn't it, Ken?
What's that you're eating?
It's called a Kit Kat. The last one, I think.
Just don't throttle him to death.
In the purple rain.
I'm home. Hey, reluctant readers went smashing. We took it in turns to read aloud all the Twitter troll tweets for Kim Kardashian. Poor Kim. What's been going on here? Hiya, Tonio.
How do?
I beg your pardon?
I got my old ukulele down from the loft. We've been having a session.
A drinking session? Look at all these empty beer cans. And clear up these plates. What have you been scoffing?
Oh, we just had some chips with a bit of ketchup.
Barbara, you could probably call that patatas bravas. Good on you.
It's tapas.
A Stockport style.
Have you given any more thoughts to your plans, Tonio?
Yes, I am thinking about Barcelona.
Going back home, smashing.
No, Barcelona are playing Manchester City tonight, so me and Ken are going to watch it on your television.
I need a quiet night in front of Bake Off tonight.
You can't spend your life watching television, Barbara.
Ken's right, Barbara. You can't spend your life watching television.
I've got 2 pigging Kens now.
Ole!
All right, now get them castanets out of my face, Mary. Why are you here?
Party number dos.
And why have you got a paper donkey under your arm?
It's a pinata. Got it from the pound shop. You hit it with a stick.
Did they do a Ken-shaped one?
So the pinata's hanging right in front of me, is it?
Yes. Get on with it.
Come on, City.
Binga, Barcelona.
It's right there in front of me.
Yes, you can't miss. Mary, perhaps take the blindfold off first.
Have we got any more beers? Tonio's developing the right taste for mild.
You didn't want him in the house this morning.
That was before I got to know him. He's a real lad, that one.
He'll be on his way soon, fingers crossed.
But you can't throw him out on the street. I mean, you said so yourself.
I know I did. Who are you, my official biographer? I'm going to get him to go to Stockwell.
Well, good luck with that. I've put him straight on what London's like.
And how would you know? Closest you've ever been to London is a Monopoly board.
Tonio is talking about getting us a gig at the Oktoberfest.
You what?
The Oktoberfest. It's a big beer festival in Germany.
You go to Germany? No pigging chance. You think Norwich is the Far East. You won't come to Stockport Market with me, but suddenly you can travel around Europe with Julio Inglese. Maybe we really are silver splitting. We need to talk about this now.
We've got guests.
That's soon sorted. Mary, come here, put down that stick. Do you still like Tonio?
Yeah, he's lush. He's got the look of Antonio Banderas. I loved him when he was that cat in Shrek.
Tonio, love, a word. Mary's offered you a spare room, haven't you, Mary?
Have I? Great. You'll love it at mine.
But the football, do you have a television?
We won't be watching television. Come on, Tonio, let's go. You don't mind if I borrow this blindfold?
How could you?
Don't look at me like that. I haven't made him homeless. He isn't sleeping in a skip tonight.
He'll be wishing he was. You want tea or coffee?
Neither. Sit back down. OK. Things in common that we both like. So far, we've written cups of tea, Kit Kats and the kids.
Yeah. I've had a bit of a rethink. Cross the kids out.
Ken.
Don't get me wrong, I love them. I mean, I'd chop my heart out for them if they needed it. But that's different from actually liking them.
Right, they're gone. It's done. Right, come on then. There must be more we both like.
Grandkids. That's it. We both said we'd love grandkids.
Yeah, but we don't know when one will turn up, do we? Kirsty's too busy with her career, and Helen's a free-thinking, independent gay woman.
They've got turkey basters now.
Yes, but she's a vegetarian. Face it, Ken, we overeducated them. It's just you and me from here on in.
30 years.
What's important is that we still like each other. Correctamundo?
Absolutely.
So you go first.
Hey?
Say what you like about me.
Hang on.
Just one thing. Come on, Ken.
Just give me a minute.
One thing.
I'm trying, it's not easy.
One thing, however small.
Tonio, thank God. Come in, lad. What's the matter, lad? You shaking?
Ken, Barbara, I've changed my mind. I want to stay here. I went to Mary's and...
Did she make a pass at you, love?
Worse, she take off her socks. I don't like this hostel, Barbara.
Now, St Bartholomew's is smashing. I volunteer here.
But I like staying with you, Barbara Nice.
I know you do, love, but me and Ken, well, we're going through a difficult patch. We haven't faced a crisis this big since I wanted a dishwasher. Now, remember, in this interview, they need to think you're local homeless. So act like you're from the area. Just chew on this pasty and mumble.
Barbara, nearly didn't recognise you without your tabard. And you must be Tony. I'm Karen, hostel manager here. Do you want to pop into my office so we can have a quick chat?
See?
Pardon?
See your office. He does see your office, Karen. In you go, Tony.
Take a seat, both of you. Just a few quick questions to make sure you're eligible to stay here. Where are you from, Tony?
Spain?
Spain?
Hazel Grove. He means Hazel Grove, Stockport. Eat your pasty, Tonio. Tony.
Are you currently claiming benefits of any kind, Tony? It's hard out there at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, it is buzzing.
Bobbins.
It is bobbins.
Are you sure you're from around here, Tony?
Well, he's been on holiday. 2 weeks in Malaga. You know, picked up a bit of the accent.
He's been on holiday? I thought he was homeless.
Well, you don't need a house to go on holiday, Karen. In fact, it's the one thing you absolutely don't require.
Barbara, if you're lying to me about Tony being local, I'll be very disappointed. That said, you're a valued volunteer, so as long as he doesn't say or do anything else that will make me question his story, I'm happy for him to stay here in the short term.
Oh, that's belting. Tony, what do you say to that?
Ole, ole, viva España! Hey!
Barbara?
Barbara, slow down. I am sorry.
You messed that up on purpose.
Well, because I would more like to stay with you, Barbara Nice.
Well, you can't. You'll have to go back to Mary's.
No, the smell. Her feet.
Then you'll have to go back to Spain.
No, impossible.
Right, why? What happened? What exactly are you running away from?
I do not want to talk about it.
See ya.
Okay, come back. I was in love with a beautiful girl, Nuria. But she broke my heart.
Oh, why? What did she do?
Many things. We were always disagreeing, always arguing about something.
But, Tonio, that's normal, kid. That's fine, as long as deep down you love each other.
Well, and how do you know that?
Well, it's easy. You know you're in love when you both... it's when you feel all hot and tingly. No, I think that's shingles. Look, leave it with me. I'm going to have a think. You go back to ours, I'll get us something for tea.
Okay. And get Kit Kats.
How would you know when you're in love?
It's a tricky question, I think.
I would say when somebody looks at me nicely and steadily, stares at me, that means she's in love with me.
Well, I think I've cocked up. So that's your top tip. If you want a long-term relationship, it's good if one of you is not listening. You say that some English fellas are miserable pigs. Mine are definitely.
Something like that.
You said to me when I stopped you before, you said I might be cynical. Why?
I've been married twice. But I've been married to the same person twice.
Why did you do that?
A masochist.
I'm back.
We're in here, Barbara, watching the chase.
Oh, the thrill of it. Shufty up, let me sit down. Oh, that's better. Well, I've been shopping. I've got Kit Kats, but I've not been able to find an explanation to what true love is.
Did you try Marks and Spencer?
Oh, will you shut up, Ken? I am trying to explain to Tonio that his rows and his falling out with Nuria are just par for the course. But I don't think I know anymore. I mean, are we still in love?
Are the Kit Kats in here?
Chuck us a chunky, Ken.
It's like talking to two brick walls.
Look, I'm hungry, and you two are both looking at this the wrong way. Barbara, you frustrate me. You annoy me. You wind me up at least 20 times every single day. Barbara Nice, you're too busy. You think you know what's best for people. I never know what you're going to do next, from buying me trainers to bringing home tramps. And I'm genuinely dreading spending my retirement with you.
There had better be a bloody butt coming up soon.
But the fact that even after all that, I still care about you, I still worry about you, and I still want to be with you, tells me without a shadow of a doubt that I love you, and I always will. And if you feel a slither of the same way about this Norafan girl, well, get your stupid ass back to Spain.
I don't know.
He's right, you know, Tonio. Any daft pig can say they're in love when it's all going well, when it's all roses and things in common. It's only when the crap hits the fan, when you're sick of the sight of each other. That's when you know what true love is. Oh, Ken, come here, you big, boring bugger.
Hey, watch it. You'll snap me Kit Kat.
Oh, morning. Oh, what time is it?
It's gone 10. Dear, oh dear. The great Barbara Nice having a lie-in.
I was up late talking with Tonio. He's realised he does love Noria. I've given him 70 quid.
Not for his plane ticket. Tell me you didn't.
Why? What's wrong?
Because I gave him some money for his flight too.
You lent money? Is this a glitch in the Matrix?
I liked him. You see, this is how they get you. They worm their way into your life and make you lower your defences. We've been groomed.
Oh, Ken, I gave him my number and my bank details so he could arrange to pay me back.
Morning. I've got a goodbye card for Tonio for us all to sign. He popped round on his way to the airport. Asked if he could borrow some money for his flight home.
70 quid?
No, 100. I keep it in an old sock under my bed. He thought twice about taking it.
Yeah. We've been scammed.
No, we don't know that. He might just have wanted a little bit extra for coffee, some breakfast.
What, costing 180 quid?
Hang on a minute. 180? That means you only give him a tenner.
So? That's his theft. Face it, we've been had. This is what happens, Barbara, when you meddle. When are you going to learn that the world's a horrible place and it's filled with horrible people? It's best left alone. I'm going back to bed.
Now, just a second. You can't do that, Ken.
Why not?
You haven't signed Tonio's card yet.
So, there you have it, future grandchild. I never thought I'd say it, but Ken's right. Maybe I should stop trying to make the world a better, friendlier place. Oh, it's from Tonio. What's he want now? My PIN number? My dearest Barbara... No, I'm not doing the accent. I decided to return to my beloved Noria. I promised to pay back every penny to you, Ken and Mary. Love, Tonio. Oh. P.S. Sorry I left without spanking you properly. Blinking protective text. But did you hear all that, future grandchild? People are good. I was right and your granddad was wrong. Ken needs a rocket up his bum and I'm going to keep lighting the fuse paper. And I'm going to book them Glastonbury tickets right now. Ta-ra, kid. Love until next time. Your loving grandma. Barbara Nice. Oh, thanks, loves. That was Barbara Nice, starring Janice Connolly, John Henshaw, Angela Curran, David Sant, Deborah Baker and Kester Owen on guitar. It was written by Janice Connolly and Steve Turner. The producer was Carl Cooper and it was a BBC radio comedy production.
Wouldn't it be nice?